I am not a bounty hunter. I've heard otherwise. I know that you sit on the throne of your former employer. Jabba ruled with fear. I intend to rule with respect.
You were all once captains under Jabba the Hutt.
I'm here to make a proposal that's mutually beneficial. Why speak of conflict when cooperation can make us all rich?
What prevents us all from killing you and taking what we want?
If you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Please, speak freely.
What's going on, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here, and you guys just watched the brand new official trailer for the Book of Boba Fett, and in today's video, of course, we're going to talk about it, go over it with some things that you may have missed throughout the trailer, break it down, and see what this whole show is really going to be all about. Let's jump right on into it. Straight off the bat, this here, let's just get this out of the way. This looks absolutely amazing. It's going to definitely live up to the hype from what we're seeing so far, from different stills, teasers, and, you know, even the official trailer itself, and different plot leaks, and that type of stuff that we also cover here on the channel very well could end up being true. Now, one thing we can definitely tell from this trailer is that it's definitely leaving off straight from where we last saw Boba Fett in The Mandalorian Season 2, with Fennec Shand taking over Jabba's palace and really becoming the Grand King and ruler of the underground world here in the Star Wars universe, taking over the Syndicate and all of that here, and really becoming the ruler of Tatooine, and pretty much a huge, big part of the outer rim of the Star Wars universe. Now, a little bit of a prediction here that I do have here for the upcoming series is that Boba is pretty much going to make a pretty much like an empire, almost like we saw Maul do with Clone Wars Season 7 and that whole siege on Mandalore. I think we're going to get something almost similar to that with the Crimson Dawn. That there is just a little bit of a prediction for as of right now. It's something I might go deeper into a separate video, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss that. Aside from all of that, one huge thing that I think that this trailer gives us is not really a whole spectrum of viewing for what we're going to be seeing here for the overall series, rather, but really a huge spectrum of things that we're going to see here for really the first episode is my kind of guess here. Now, there very well could be multiple trailers here. Of course, that's something very common for TV series and movies nowadays. This here feels like more of a trailer kind of for the first episode, and no way am I saying that I'm disappointed or anything like that. I mean, how could you possibly be disappointed with this? We've waited such a long time, and it's absolutely amazing. It definitely lives up to all the hype, but as I had mentioned, it leaves Boba Fett off right where we left him in The Mandalorian Season 2, where he was taking over Jabba's palace. And so with that, it looks like he's trying to join forces with other syndicates and becoming members with them to pretty much gather up a little bit of an empire here, like I had just mentioned a couple minutes ago, to essentially take over the Outer Rim here and essentially take over the Star Wars universe, as the Galactic Empire really isn't a thing. Now, it's something else that we do here that's very important in the series here, or rather in the trailer here, is that Boba does say, "I am no bounty hunter." Now, it's definitely something that is part of his past here from the Empire Strikes Back day, and we do have official confirmation from Tamora Morrison himself, although I haven't really talked a whole lot about it here on the channel, that there are going to be flashback scenes here in the Book of Boba Fett series to when Boba was serving underneath the Galactic Empire and serving as a bounty hunter. Now, I definitely think a huge part of that series is definitely going to be about Boba Fett essentially running from his past. And so what I mean by that is that he pretty much has some dark days with being a bounty hunter. I mean, if you take it all the way back to the Clone Wars, when he was appearing then as a younger child, then he really was a bounty hunter, and a part of that whole gig there with the other bounty hunters in the Clone Wars show. So it definitely seems like it's something that he's trying to run away from. Now, whether or not we heard Din Djarin's voice in there, Pedro Pascal, I'm not completely sure. I thought I heard him there towards the beginning, but I can't really confirm anything on that. I don't think it was him. I think it had to be someone different. That doesn't really lower the chances, however, of Pedro Pascal's Mandalorian appearing in the show, especially since he is filming the Mandalorian Season 3 as of right now. Now, not Pedro Pascal himself. He normally does the, of course, voice and sends those in after, and of course they bring him on set for when they have the scenes where he takes off his helmet and that type of stuff. But as I had mentioned here on the channel in previous videos, the Mandalorian Season 3 is actually filming as of right now. There are a few chances that they could have brought the Mandalorian other actors onto set for the Book of Boba Fett to film a few scenes then as well. And before I do forget, this scene right here with this Mandalorian helmet with, it looks like coins falling out of it, it has some red markings on it, and it resembled a lot with the Gar Saxon and the Death Watch helmets there for the Mandalorian that we do see in the Clone Wars Season 7. So I definitely think we could be seeing some Death Watch here in this series here as well. I think would be really, really cool. This upcoming view that we get right here of Boba Fett giving off those same vibes that we saw him in that episode of The Mandalorian, where he's being the absolute crap out of all those stormtroopers. We're kind of getting that same energy right here. It looks like he's going to do some swinging action right here, and those sayings there from Robert Rodriguez, one of the directors for the show here, definitely hyping it up, saying that's going to be a lot more grittier than we saw in The Mandalorian. It definitely seems like that very well is going to be the case, especially since we're seeing it a little bit here in the trailer itself. Another big struggle I think we're going to be seeing here throughout the series itself, and not really all that much in the first episode, although I do think we're definitely going to be seeing it here in the first episode, but I do think it's going to carry out through the rest of the series, is the fact that people are going to be essentially fighting for that throne, for that title of Jabba's palace, essentially. And let's be honest, all of these Trandoshan-like figures that are kind of talking all this smack really here to Boba, they're probably all going to die in the first episode. I have that feeling. They're all just kind of talking smack here, saying, you know, we can definitely kill you, we can definitely take you down, but come on guys, this is Boba frickin' Fett. I mean, we saw him in The Mandalorian. He's out for revenge. Anybody that gets in his way, anything that gets in his way, he's going to definitely take down. It's not going to stand in his way. These guys are definitely going to be toast. They're just talking smack here. However, I do think that other members from other Mandalorians, and rather other Boba Fett bounty hunters, such as Cad Bane or Bossk, definitely could appear here as well. I'm definitely getting those vibes here that they very well could show up to want that throne of Jabba the Hutt as well, or really just kind of hear about the word that, hey, Boba Fett, first of all, is still alive, and he's here at point A, and for whatever reason, they're going to come and get him to come get whatever revenge that they want. Other than all of that, guys, we're going to continue to go over the Book of Boba Fett as new things definitely do come out here about this upcoming series here, whether or not it's theories, maybe stuff that we missed here in the trailer. We're going to be covering it here on the channel, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our other future videos. Guys, I want to 110% hear all of your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. Theories, opinions, thoughts, and suspicions, and speculations on what we could see here for the Book of Boba Fett, guys. I want to know all of it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys all think. As always, thanks so much for watching today's video. As always, means the absolute world to me, guys. May the Force be with you always. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.